will do a live drug test. What do you do? I will do a live drug.
I make too much money to ever smoke crack. Let's get that straight, okay? We don't do crack. We don't do that. Crack is whack.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So Ryan Garcia, who just recently came out and said he will no longer talk about anything outside of fighting against Devin Haney, he just did a live the other day where he's rocking a medical nose catheter and he's talking about everything from time travel to the Illuminati to the devil to aliens, etc., etc., etc.
Time dilation is a big study that's going on that they actually have proof if time travel. Can you bring it up?
Yeah, in simple terms, time dilation.
He is not my handler. He just was trying to protect me.
Yeah, I'm the handler, guys. Time dilation, in simple terms, means that depending on how fast you're moving or how heavy the gravity is around you, your experience of time can be different from someone else's. This concept challenges our traditional understanding of time as a constant and introduces the idea that the time is relative and can bend under certain conditions. Look up Albert Einstein's theory of relativity. This has already been proven, and that's a form of time travel. There you go.
Okay, there you go. And there's actually many videos on it. But here we go. Ask me any question, guys. I'm ready. I'm letting everything out now. It's done. I'm letting everything out. And everything is okay. Now, you guys understand about the elites, okay? I'm gonna teach you guys something. They're puppets. Stop putting elephant things on me, man. They have their puppets underneath the devil, Satan. Remember, it says in the Bible, you're not wrestling against spirit. You're not wrestling against blood and humans. You're wrestling against spirits and principalities of authorities. So when you see the top, they may or may not know they're being controlled by the devil, but you know the ones that are at the top. Everybody knows them by name and what they're doing to kids and what they're doing to they've had all these things together for a long time, and now the truth is coming out, and that's why they're all going into hiding. The ones that are not living right are going to go into hiding. I guarantee that, because they always wanted to spin me as the crazy one when I seen it myself, little kids being hurt, and I went and standed up for them, get my reputation. I've already said this, and now everybody's running away. You notice everybody's running away at this point. Every single person is running away. People are stepping down. People are removing themselves from their companies. Come on now, the rapture is coming. Jesus is coming back. The aliens, they already have Project Blue Beam. Project Blue Beam is the fact that aliens...
You know, I told you guys that Ryan Garcia talked about everything, but actually he didn't talk about everything. See, this is my whole thing. If you're going to talk about everything outside of boxing, how come you don't include racism? That's a big problem in America. Hate crimes, mass murder shootings, national terrorism. I mean, you got all these black friends and black bodyguards, so surely you can empathize with what black people go through. Not to mention, Mexican people are often targeted when it comes to hate crimes in America. Many of the mass murder shootings were committed by a white supremacist that was targeting Mexicans. Talk about those elitists and devils. Because when you're really talking about devils and the elites, you're really talking about the devil metaphorically. I mean, the devil was the first racist to exist. His heart was full of hate. He didn't judge people by their character. He hated you by default. So when it comes to Ryan Garcia, the majority of what he's saying, he's connecting it to the Bible. He's connecting it to Jesus. Now, I can go much deeper into this, but with all that being said, regardless of what you think about what Ryan Garcia is saying, the biggest question is, why is he talking about all of this now? And I believe I have the answer to that question. Ryan Garcia has always said for years that he believes Devin Haney would be a tougher fight than a Gervonta Tank Davis fight. It's not just the fact that he said it, but how he said it, how he explained it, how he broke it down.
You always said Devin Haney is going to be your most difficult challenge. Why do you think Tank is going to be easier than Devin?
It's just how I feel, you know. Me and Devin have had a long history in the sport. You know, we've been fighting since the amateurs, and if you watch his fights, of course it's going to be a more difficult fight. He has a longer jab, he's harder to hit, I believe, and you know, he got a good support system, and he has great discipline. So I think he'll be the toughest fight, but I do believe I will still defeat him.
That's a hell of a breakdown, guys. It could be said that Devin Haney right now has the best jab in the entire sport. I mean, when he was fighting against Vasyl Lomachenko, I had never seen an opponent hit Lomachenko with jabs at will, and I'm talking about consecutive jabs. There were many rounds where Devin Haney would catch Lomachenko with 4 or 5 jabs in a row, and Lomachenko knew the jab was coming, and he still couldn't avoid him. And we're talking about a fighter that's very defensively sound in Lomachenko. Devin was able to hit Lomachenko with jabs as easy as he was able to hit Kambosos with jabs. Not to mention, for a lot of conventional fighters, it's not that easy to hit a southpaw with jabs at will. And this is the reason why Ryan Garcia is saying that Devin Haney is a tougher fight than the Gervonta Davis fight. And we've seen what Davis did to him. But the irony is, even though Gervonta was much shorter, had the shorter arms, he was actually still able to outbox Ryan Garcia and knock him out. So imagine what Devin Haney can do with height and longer arms. So I'm saying all this to say, there's a reason why Ryan Garcia wasn't talking about all of this stuff about the devil and aliens and time travel when he was fighting Oscar Duarte. There's a reason why he would not have been talking about this stuff if he was fighting against Rolly Romero instead of Devin Haney. I truly believe that Ryan Garcia is preparing for retirement. Because he believes that there's a very good chance he's going to lose this fight, he's already preparing his second career as a podcaster. He wants to be the Mexican Andrew Tate. That's why instead of him making his rounds to promote the Devin Haney fight, he's making his rounds talking to Andrew Tate, talking to other people about what he wants to talk about outside of the Devin Haney fight. Even when Ryan Garcia took to the podium at the press conference, he didn't even talk about how he was going to beat Devin Haney. He talked as if he was at an alcohol drug anonymous class, and how he was going to basically defeat the demons he's fighting against with the help of Jesus. Ryan Garcia, he already came out and he said that he knew he was going to lose to Gervonta weeks before the fight. And then he did another interview where he said he knew he was going to lose to Gervonta when he was in the dressing room coming out for the fight. So expect him to say the same thing after he loses to Devin Haney and make many excuses for why he loses to Devin Haney, just like he also made excuses for why he lost to Davis. With that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Diki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodiki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.